Check out that weather. Man, to be honest, I kind of like this because it's gonna rain and I just like the weather being a little weird. But aside from the weather, I wanted to share today, I am so pumped. I'm so pumped because a couple things. I am turning a decade older this coming weekend. I will actually be a half of a century. I heard somebody say that and I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds really crazy old, but I'm embracing it and I'm excited for it and I'm a little giddy. So I might sound a little off my rocker. Yes, pun intended, I'm not on a rocking chair. I'm actually on a little swivel chair. Anyway, my whole goal for this video and sharing with you for my next challenge of the next year is to embrace this next level of my life. And the past 30 years have been all about getting over dieting and getting into the best shape and competing on stage and training women, and there's sounds of animals in the background. And all of these encompassed the learnings that I've gotten from that point to where I'm at today. And I have to say that I've dealt with a lot of different issues and my clients too, and working the way we work, structuring strength over diet and feeling just not able to deal with the best mindset and the best goals in our life. We've actually recreated our life by lifting weights, right? Getting into better shape and losing fat, getting leaner and stronger. But over time, you know what happens? Is our joints start to be bothered. We start to feel crinks. Maybe we get injured. I'm always having shoulder issues. I go in for massages every month. Maybe I've actually been increasing that to twice a month now. I do tons of foam rolling. I roll on tennis balls. I stretch, and I do yoga. But here's the key, is that I figured that if I continue to build up on my strength as my age is starting to go up and my natural body starts to break down, right? So I want to keep the balance there. I don't want to keep pushing myself into these higher numbers and reps and tightening my body and stressing it out until what happens, injury happens. And that's not my goal. My goal is to age better and say to aging gracefully. Not aging gracefully, freaking going backwards, right? I'm beating the aging process and slowing it down and making myself better even as I go up in age. So here's my goal for this next year. It's going to be about bringing it all together, working on strength, but a lot of it in the body, right? Instead of increasing weights and pressure and how much pounding can I put into those weights and how many reps can I get? Yes, I'm still doing strength training, but it's going to be a very balanced blend, and you're going to see a lot of differences in terms of how I'm training, how I'm eating, how I'm sharing with you. And I want to take you with me if you are so excited with me, if you are so brave and interested, and I will have that for you to check out and see if that's for you. It's not for everybody. And if it's not for you, there's ways to just follow along and see my journey and kind of check it all out as you go and kind of be that little fly on the wall. And I never like to say that because I don't want to be a fly, but fly on the wall, you know what that means. And anyway, check out the weather. I think it's going to rain today. I'm excited. I did my power yoga strength. Oh my gosh. So before I leave you today, what prompted me to work towards what I'm sharing with you right now, and I'll share more later, is the balance of strength and flexibility and mobility and yoga and body weight training and all this, is that I'm feeling better. My muscles are moving better. I'm more mobile. I don't feel the tight areas in my shoulder and my hip as I have been, because the past few weeks I have been changing the structure of my training. I feel amazing. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. I'm moving better. And I feel a little bit better overall. So here's the key point. I can lift pretty heavy. I'm pretty strong. Like when I go to the grocery store and people go, "Do you want me to lift that for you?" I kind of laugh in my head. I don't laugh at them, but I'm like, honey, do you know what I lift under the bar? And do you know how many reps I can do that with? I can lift this myself. I can lift it 10 times for 3 rounds to 5 rounds. Anyway, I have realized that when I was doing my power yoga recently, I was freaking dying. And I thought, my weight training, I'm a lot better at that than I am here. So let's focus on what you currently suck at. We'll get better there. We'll balance it all out. And it's going to be an amazing new year ahead. I'm excited to share it with you. I'm going to do a little bit more like these videos, vlogs with you. And I'd love to hear what you think. If you think it sucks, well, I'd love to hear. Honestly, I'm all about truth. So, but hopefully that's not the case. Sometimes they do. I'm sorry, I go off track. There's an airplane. See, I just lost track. I digress pretty often. So until the next time, guys, have a beautiful day. Even if the sun is not shining, but check that view. I know I'm showing it to you like multiple times, but it just deserves that. See you guys in the next one.